questions from our guests, of course. Fans have questions for you. Mary has been out in the audience gathering questions, haven't you, Mary?
I have. Hi,
Mary.
everybody, and welcome.
Hi, where are you?
She's right here in front of us.
Where? Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm so close you can't see me. How are you? Welcome. Hey, this question is for Alicia, and it's from Erin from Palm Harbor, Florida. And she wants to know, what is it like to act in a coma?
That's great.
Well, it's very relaxing. but actually,
Except the other day,
Take a lot of preparation.
David had to do something. David was like,
that's right. However, I have to try not to laugh many times because these guys are all hilarious. So they're doing, if they're touching me or crying on me, very often I will laugh. So I have to really try to not laugh and just.
do you think about things?
I think about you. And then I go into a coma. Being here.
There's another storyline.
I
was in a coma once. I fell asleep and I slept through 2 5s. Have you ever fallen asleep?
Almost.
I did. I did. We have these 5-minute breaks every hour, and I was in a coma, and I slept through 2 of the 5s. I was out. You never fall asleep?
You're weird.
I always try to get as much sleep as I can.
Sleep anywhere.
We have 2 friends, Jen and Christine. They're both from Orlando, and they would like to know from all of you, do you have a funny or favorite behind-the-scene moment you can share?
There was that one time when Cameron fell asleep during the... That's not funny anymore.
I was in a lot of pain when I woke up. No. What? Tell me.
They're deciding whether or not they tell it.
Karen and I happened to be going to the bathroom at the same time, and the men's room was here and the women's room was here. Go ahead.
No. It's not, you guys really had to be there together.
It might not be that funny.
It might not be that funny, but there's a men's room and a ladies' room, and we were both in a hurry. We were on a 5, and she was trying to run in the bathroom, and she was having a challenging day. She was being a little tricky, and she was challenging, and she was in a hurry, and she was talking to me and looking at me, and I promise you, you've never seen anything more uncoordinated in your life. She missed the doorknob, and she hit the door with every possible body part starting at her feet. She was like, anyway, I just hate these 5s. And she bounced back. It was actually almost, I thought, physically impossible. And I just sit there laughing for like 5 minutes. It was unbelievable. I don't know how you did it. It went foot, knee, elbow, hand, shoulder, face.
You did the same thing, didn't you?
Let's not talk about that.
Anybody else? Any good stories from the set?
What about... Didn't you guys trash my dressing room, you and Cameron? When I came back in my dressing room and everything, there was like coffee, there were coffee cups on the floor and lettuce on the floor.
Alicia likes to keep her dressing room very neat. I would imagine that she probably likes to keep, her apartment neat too. So Rebecca and I, knowing it would probably drive her a little bit cuckoo, we totally destroyed her dressing room, so she came back to it upside down and inside out.
And I knew who it was. Oh, and you left pictures of yourselves all over the place. That's what it was.
Mary?
Yes. Debbie from Daytona Beach would like to know how it was having Agnes Nixon on the set and taping that particular episode.
10,000th episode of All My Children.
I wasn't in it.
I was in a coma that day.
You were in the scene.
I saw pictures of
You were in that episode.
Were any of us in that episode?
I wasn't in that episode.
No, I wasn't in that episode either.
Thorsten was.
Were you in the scene with Agnes?
It was just the older people.
I felt like I was. No, you know what? I saw her. She's all dressed up. She didn't recognize me, which is a little upsetting, but I don't know what the scene was. She kind of did stuff by herself at the end of the day, I think. And then
she
they
came
put her
into
in
the hospital with
Yeah.
Jake in the book.
I didn't see her working. I mean, I don't like to pay attention to other actors.
I've had the chance to hang out with her personally outside the show, and I gotta say, I mean, she rolls with like the Kennedys and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a normal hanging out session. You always feel it's a little bit special whenever Agnes is around. She, through her friendship with the Kennedys and people like that, she invited Susan Lucci and I over to something fancy, and we were like hanging out. I didn't know what I was doing there. Do you know what I mean? But it's always pretty special when you see Agnes walking around. I can't imagine. I saw when she was dressed up and I saw the show, so, I mean, I I don't know what that was like. I don't know what the scene was,
I
but
don't know either. I didn't see it, so I'm not sure what it was.
it's always pretty cool.
It's really nice that we were all on the show, isn't it?
There was the moment of silence for Babe and all the people who died in the tornado, and she was there. She showed up at the house. I know what happened. Mary?
Next question. This is a question from Nadia from Orlando, and she would like to know who your favorite Disney characters are.
All right, down the line.
That's a good question. Okay, go ahead. You start, T.
I think it has to be Aiden. It's got, I don't know.
Good answer.
I don't
Good
get that.
answer.
I'm not a character. Well, I do play one on TV. I don't know.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm a
Lizzie?
Disney character. Oh my god, I just worked it out. You're so funny.
You're a Disney character. Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
I
that's a
love
good
Winnie
one.
the Pooh because I grew up with. I still have my Winnie the Pooh doll. I'm sorry, but I do. Go ahead, make fun of me, Toasty. Go ahead.
Okay.
I love
AT.
Winnie the Pooh. It's the cutest thing.
AT.
Oh yes. So I didn't think that your answer was a real one. So I like Goofy, to be honest. And because I like to be goofy myself, because we're here for a good time, not a long time.
Nice.
I like Captain Jack.
That's a good one.
That's a good answer.
I was going to say Goofy too, but my favorite Disney movie is Sleeping Beauty, actually. I just like something about a prince on a horse cutting to kiss you and make out with you that'd wake you up. I just like that kind of thing. That's
My favorite character is Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. I think he's hysterical, and people
And you guys are so
they
similar.
remind him of that.
Very similar personalities.